Did you know that in the vast, sunless expanses of our planet's oceans, life has found a way to create its own light? Welcome to the mysterious world of bioluminescence, where life glows in the ocean's darkest depths. Here, in realms untouched by the sun's rays, an extraordinary spectacle unfolds daily. A silent, shimmering ballet performed by creatures that have evolved the remarkable ability to produce their own luminescence. This isn't mere fantasy, it's a biological reality, a testament to the ingenuity of nature in its most extreme environments. Imagine a world where stars don't just hang in the sky, but swim through the water, where flashes of emerald, sapphire and ruby light up the abyssal plains. This is the domain of bioluminescent organisms, a diverse cast of characters from the microscopic to the magnificent, each with its own unique way of shining. In this video, we'll dive into the top 10 most incredible bioluminescent animals that light up the deep sea, exploring the science, the beauty, and the sheer wonder of these living lanterns. Prepare to be astonished by the secrets they hold. Join me, Jimmy Falcon, as we embark on this illuminating journey. We will venture far from the familiar sunlit surface, plunging into a world of perpetual twilight and utter blackness to witness these natural wonders. From the subtle glow used for camouflage to the dazzling displays designed to attract a mate or deter a predator. The uses of bioluminescence are as varied as the creatures themselves. So take a deep breath and let us descend into the glowing heart of the ocean. Our journey into the ocean's living lights begins with a creature that, though small, plays an immense role in the deep-sea ecosystem, the lanternfish. These diminutive beings, rarely growing more than a few inches in length, are aptly named. Their bodies are adorned with rows of tiny light-producing organs called photophores, arranged in species-specific patterns along their flanks, bellies, and sometimes even their heads. By producing a faint glow on their undersides, these fish can match the dim, filtered sunlight from above, effectively erasing their silhouette. This makes them nearly invisible to predators lurking below, a clever trick of light and shadow in a world where visibility is a matter of life and death. Beyond camouflage, the specific patterns of their photophores are believed to play a significant role in communication. In the vast, dark expanse of the deep sea, finding a mate can be a monumental challenge. It's thought that lanternfish use their unique light signatures to recognize members of their own species, flashing messages of courtship across the watery void. The sheer abundance of lanternfish, estimated to be the most numerous fish in the ocean, underscores the success of their bioluminescent adaptations, making them a cornerstone of the deep-sea food web. Ascending our list, we encounter a creature whose glow is not subtle but a dramatic, pulsating alarm, the Atolla jellyfish. This remarkable denizen of the deep, often found at depths between 1,000 and 4,000 meters, is a striking example of bioluminescence used as a desperate yet brilliant defense mechanism. Its common name, the alarm jelly, hints at its extraordinary ability to create a dazzling pinwheel of light when threatened, a spectacle designed to attract even bigger trouble for its attacker. When it senses danger, it unleashes a stunning display. Its bell begins to pulse with waves of brilliant blue light, rippling outwards like a distress signal. The theory behind this spectacular light show is that the flashing attracts the attention of larger predators than the one currently attacking the jellyfish. This new arrival, more interested in the atolla's initial attacker, could then prey on it, inadvertently saving the jellyfish. It's a high-stakes gamble, a call for help that could bring an even greater danger. But in the kill-or-be-killed world of the deep sea, it's a strategy that has proven effective. The rhythmic, almost hypnotic pulsing is not just beautiful to our eyes. It's a beacon designed to be seen from a distance in the pitch-black environment. Our next glowing marvel takes us to the waters of Japan, specifically Toyama Bay, where an annual spectacle of light unfolds, courtesy of the firefly squid, or Watasinia scintillans. These small cephalopods, typically no more than 3 inches long, transform the bay into a shimmering wonderland during their spawning season, usually from March to June. Unlike many deep-sea dwellers that remain hidden in the abyss, the firefly squid undertakes a remarkable vertical migration. During the day, they inhabit the deeper waters, but as night falls, vast congregations rise towards the surface to mate and lay their eggs. Their bodies are covered with thousands of tiny light-producing organs called photophores, concentrated particularly on their tentacles, around their eyes and across their mantle, allowing them to create intricate patterns of light. The light produced by the firefly squid serves a multitude of purposes, showcasing the versatility of bioluminescence. The photophores on their arms can flash in unison or in complex sequences, believed to be used for communication, perhaps to attract mates or to coordinate group behaviors in the darkness. The most dazzling display, however, occurs when millions of these squid gather. The collective glow can illuminate entire stretches of the bay, with waves washing ashore carrying these sparkling creatures, creating what appears to be a beach of living jewels. Number 7. The comb jelly, a living rainbow. We now turn our attention to a group of creatures that, while often mistaken for jellyfish, belong to an entirely different phylum, the sea ctenophores or comb jellies. These gelatinous animals are renowned for the captivating way they interact with light, creating shimmering, rainbow-like displays as they move through the water. Comb jellies are named for their unique comb's 8 rows of cilia, tiny hair-like projections that beat in coordinated waves to propel them through the water. As light, whether from the sun in shallower waters or from a submersible's lamp in the deep, strikes these rapidly moving cilia, it is diffracted and scattered, much like light passing through a prism. This creates a constantly shifting, iridescent display of all the colors of the rainbow rippling along the creature's body. The delicate, almost ethereal appearance of a comb jelly with its pulsating bands of color makes it one of the ocean's most hypnotic sights. They glide through the water like living jewels, their bodies transparent, their internal structures sometimes visible, all while adorned with these fleeting, shimmering rainbows. Many comb jellies also possess true bioluminescence, often a blue or green glow which they can use to startle predators, or perhaps for other forms of communication. Number 6. The dragonfish, the deep's stealthy hunter. Descending further into the aphotic zone where sunlight never penetrates, we encounter a formidable predator equipped with its own sophisticated bioluminescent toolkit, the deep-sea dragonfish. The dragonfish is a master of the ambush, a perfectly adapted hunter of the abyss, and its use of light is both cunning and chilling. One of the most striking features of many dragonfish species is a long chin barbel, which dangles beneath its fearsome, fang-filled jaw. At the tip of this barbel is a photophore, a light-producing organ that the dragonfish can flash or allow to glow steadily. This acts as a fishing lure, mimicking the appearance of a small bioluminescent creature, perhaps a copepod or a tiny fish. Unsuspecting prey, attracted by the promise of a meal, swim closer, only to find themselves within striking distance of the dragonfish's waiting mouth, lined with needle-sharp teeth. What makes the dragonfish particularly insidious is that some species have evolved the ability to produce and perceive red light. They can essentially illuminate their surroundings with a beam of red light that is invisible to their prey and potential competitors. Number 5. Bioluminescent plankton, the ocean's stardust. We now shift our focus from individual larger creatures to the microscopic powerhouses of marine bioluminescence, plankton. These tiny organisms, often dinoflagellates, are responsible for some of the most widespread and breathtaking light displays on our planet. Though individually small, their collective glow can transform vast stretches of ocean into ethereal, shimmering landscapes, creating phenomena like milky seas or the magical sparkle in breaking waves and boat wakes. Bioluminescent plankton typically emit light when they are mechanically disturbed. This can be the agitation from a wave crashing onto the shore, the movement of a boat hull through the water, the splash of a swimmer's hand, or even the darting motion of a fish swimming through a dense bloom. The light produced is usually a brief, bright flash of blue or green, a phenomenon known as the fire of the sea. When millions upon millions of these organisms flash in unison, the effect is truly spectacular. The primary purpose of this light production in plankton is thought to be a defense mechanism, similar in principle to the Atolla jellyfish's burglar alarm. Number 4. The hatchetfish, master of disguise. Our journey now takes us to meet an expert in the art of luminous camouflage, the deep-sea hatchetfish. These bizarre-looking fish, named for their laterally compressed, hatchet-shaped bodies, are inhabitants of the mesopelagic or twilight zone where faint sunlight still penetrates. The hatchet fish possesses rows of downward-pointing photophores along its belly. These light organs are not designed to attract prey or signal mates, but to perfectly match the faint dappled sunlight filtering down from the surface. By producing light of a similar intensity and color to this downwelling light, the hatchetfish effectively eliminates its own shadow, making it incredibly difficult for predators lurking below to spot its silhouette against the brighter surface waters. They have specialized light receptors on their backs that can sense the intensity of the ambient light from above. Based on this information, they can adjust the brightness of their ventral photophores to achieve a perfect match. Their unusual body shape, extremely thin and deep, further aids in this disappearing act by minimizing their silhouette when viewed from the side. Moving into our top three, we encounter a phenomenon that transforms entire underwater landscapes into vibrant, neon gardens glowing coral. While the glow of many corals is not strictly bioluminescence in the same way as the creatures we've discussed so far, it is a closely related and equally mesmerizing light show produced through fluorescence. Under certain light conditions, particularly UV or blue light, these corals absorb light at one wavelength and re-emit it at a longer, often dazzlingly different wavelength. This fluorescence is due to special proteins within the coral tissues, similar in some ways to the green fluorescent protein, GFP, famously discovered in the jellyfish Aquaria victoria, which led to a Nobel Prize. Corals can produce a stunning array of fluorescent colors: greens, yellows, oranges, reds, and even blues, creating breathtaking underwater displays, especially during night dives when illuminated with UV torches. The exact reasons why corals fluoresce are still a subject of active research, but several theories exist. One prominent idea is that these fluorescent pigments act as a form of sunscreen, protecting the symbiotic algae, zooxanthellae, that live within the coral tissues from excessive solar radiation in shallow, clear waters. By absorbing harmful UV light and re-emitting it as less damaging visible light, the corals help their vital partners to thrive, which in turn benefits the coral itself. Another hypothesis suggests that fluorescence may play a role in enhancing photosynthesis in lower light conditions. Number 2, the anglerfish, the deceptive lure. Our penultimate creature is perhaps one of the most iconic and famously bizarre inhabitants of the deep sea, the anglerfish. This master of deception is renowned for its unique hunting strategy, which relies heavily on a specialized form of bioluminescence. Dwelling in the pitch-black bathyal and abyssal zones where food is scarce, the anglerfish has evolved an ingenious method to bring its meals directly to its cavernous mouth, using a living, glowing fishing rod. A modified dorsal fin spine, known as the elysium, extends from its head, and at the tip of this rod is a fleshy, often bioluminescent lure called the esker. This esker can be wiggled and flashed, mimicking the appearance and movement of a small fish or squid. In the absolute darkness of the deep sea, this tiny beacon of light can be an irresistible attraction to unsuspecting smaller creatures searching for their own meal or a mate. As an unwary victim approaches the enticing glow, curious or hungry, the anglerfish remains perfectly still, a dark, camouflaged shape in the surrounding blackness. Its enormous mouth, filled with long, inward-pointing, needle-like teeth, is ready. Number 1, the vampire squid, the enigmatic illusionist. And now claiming the top spot on our list of glowing ocean creatures, we have an animal that is as mysterious as its name suggests, the vampire squid, or Vampiroteuthis infernalis, which translates to vampire squid from hell. Despite its fearsome moniker and somewhat intimidating appearance, this creature is not a bloodsucker, nor is it particularly aggressive. Instead, it is a master of illusion and defense, employing a stunning array of bioluminescent tactics to survive in the oxygen minimum zones of the deep ocean. The vampire squid is a relatively small cephalopod, typically reaching about a foot in length. It possesses a dark, velvety, cloak-like webbing that connects its 8 arms, which are lined with fleshy spines called cirri. When threatened, it can invert this webbing over its body, creating a defensive posture known as the pineapple posture, which exposes the spiny undersides of its arms and conceals its more vulnerable body. Its entire body is covered in photophores, giving it the ability to produce and control light with incredible precision. It can flash these lights to disorient predators or use them for counter-illumination to blend in with faint ambient light. And so our journey through the luminous depths concludes. From the subtle twinkle of the lanternfish to the dazzling defensive displays of the vampire squid, we have witnessed but a fraction of the bioluminescent wonders our oceans hold. These creatures, each with their unique way of producing and utilizing light, paint a vivid picture of life's tenacity and ingenuity in the face of perpetual darkness. The ability to create one's own light is more than just a beautiful spectacle. It is a critical tool for survival, communication, and predation in these extreme environments. The deep sea remains one of the last great frontiers on our planet, a realm teeming with mysteries yet to be unraveled. The glowing organisms we've explored today are ambassadors from this hidden world, reminding us of the incredible biodiversity that thrives far beyond our everyday sight. Their ethereal lights are a testament to millions of years of evolution, a silent, shimmering language spoken in the abyss. Which glowing sea creature amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with fellow nature enthusiasts, and subscribe for more fascinating animal videos from me, Jimmy Falcon. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders around us.